Welcome back to Convo Chaos. I'm your favorite co-host, Riz.
I'm Lance. How y'all doing today, y'all?
So we're back. Sorry we took so long. We had some schedule conflicts, but we want to jump. I'm sorry.
No, I said, but we here though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We get off on a good foot. So we're gonna jump right into situationships and how many Lance has.
Situation. So I don't got no situation.
Psych. What's your take on situationships? Do you prefer those, or do you prefer actual titles like establishing what you are?
Um, it de-
Mhm. No, say it.
it depends.
On what?
It depends on where you're at in life, like what you like, what like where your focus is at.
You personally or the person?
No, just like where I'm at, like where I would be. Like you're talking about, like how I feel about it. I would feel differently at different points in my life. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? So like when I was younger, I didn't care about much. It's like, all right, I'll be in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really thinking about like financial stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like where I'm gonna be in the next couple of years. Like, I don't know. Like I know people probably think like that, but when I was younger, I just was living. Like, you get what I'm saying? But
No,
no,
I'm a little. So what are you saying? It depends on if you're. So if you want a relationship, you would court as if you want a relationship. But if you not focus on a relationship, you will just play around with people.
no, you're not playing around. You're courting regardless. Like you're going out regardless. But if she's like, what do you want to like, I'm not ready for a relationship right now because my focus is something was on me right now.
Mhm.
I can't focus on you. You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand. I mean, of course, I prefer a relationship, but I don't know. I think it's confusing because I feel like I prefer a relationship, and then I get in the mindset the same thing. Like I'm not focused on that, and then I'm like, but I kind of want to entertain somebody. But I think, do you think it'd be bullshit when girls say that? Like we just trying to get you where we want you, like get you in, and then change it to an actual relationship.
You said I think is like bullshit.
When girls say that, like if they come like I'm not looking for nothing serious.
Oh, that's always bullshit.
Mhm.
Every time.
Every time.
Damn near. Like it's certain situations where it's not that, where it might be like she might be like an old head and you might be like a young boy. Like, and I'm not talking about like she like 40 and you like in your 30. No, I'm talking about like she 40 and you 20, like 24 or some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
So she just trying to get
Yeah.
in.
Or like a situation where it's like I don't know, she just got out of a relationship and she just wanna live free or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
So when you go into a situationship, are you stating like boundaries? Or are you talking about? Are you like establishing we not nothing serious? I like what are you? How are you
No, you just
approaching it?
no,
You just flow.
yeah, you just flow. And then I guess if the question arises, you know what I mean, you could keep it a bean or you could be like, you know what I mean? Like you already know. Like,
No, so what you already know? No, that's a good one because when girls start questioning, y'all start beating around the bush. Well, we working towards something. What is we chilling?
niggas hit you with the we chilling.
This the perfect okay,
Niggas,
ladies.
yeah, we
What's
chilling.
the
That's what niggas gonna hit you with. We
definition
chilling.
of we chilling?
We chilling.
What's the definition of we chill? Like what do that entail? Like what is we
you
chilling?
know what we chilling really mean?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right. Open your ears, man. It's probably the first time you ever gonna hear this shit. No, listen, we chilling, right? That basically means we having sex, and I ain't having sex with nobody else, but you not my girl though.
So y'all are exclusive.
Yeah, but we not though. That's what we chilling mean.
Okay, all right. So if you're just solely entertaining her when you feel like whatever, however that looks like, why are you not going to put exclusivity on it?
Because it's like I don't know if I want you to be my girl.
That's not really saying y'all in a relationship. It's just
It's
saying
not.
it's just confirming that both of y'all not dealing with somebody else at the current moment. So at least it's like you safe for now.
We chilling.
That's no. Don't ever tell nobody that y'all like who wants to like we chilling mean that If somebody say, "What you doing?" I'm chilling. I'm sitting there or I'm watching TV and stuff. Like, don't say we chilling.
I'm
That's
just
not.
saying, if you when you in the situationship, that's basically what that means.
All right. So I have a question. Do you believe that women agree to situationships to transform into relationships?
Yes. But then I
What's the
also,
percentage out of 100 you think?
out of 100, um, probably like, all right now at this given moment, probably like 40.
40%?
Yeah. You think it's more or
I
less?
think it's about 95% of women be saying they agree because they want to get you where they want you and they think that the cookie is going to keep you
All right, but
where they want you and it's going to turn and make you, how they need you. And then eventually, once you learn who they is. 'Cause people think,
right.
once he get to know me, once I give him some good stuff, he gonna stay. And then he gonna become my man because he not going to talk to nobody else.
So is it safe to say that women go into situationships thinking that, if we in a situationship, it's possibly going to be a relationship? But men, when you say Lance, you say men is showing. That means, ain't no possible way we going to be in a relationship.
No, it's
We
definitely
chilling.
possible. It's definitely possible.
Because y'all catch feelings too, just
In
like
most
women.
situations,
In most.
that situationship is probably gonna turn into a fucking relationship.
That's how a lot of
By
relationships start.
accident. But
Not by.
no, for real. But this is how I broke down that 40%, right? This is what I thought about, right? This is from my brain. Like I said, all right, 100 women, right? All right, let's break it down smaller group. 10. I'm out. I see 10 girls. I'm out in the
Okay.
club. It's 10 girls in this club, right? Out of those 10, and I'm not even talking about me in general. I'm talking about them. You see what I'm saying?
Somebody they like that they
No,
say.
I'm talking about the 10 girls. So I'm not talking about if it was me specifically, but I'm just talking about how I feel like 10 women, you know what I mean, at this point in time will react to somebody that they're interested in.
Okay.
Not necessarily it being me.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody they like, yeah.
Somebody that they like. So let's say this nigga got bank, whatever the case may be, right? Nigga rich as shit, whatever, right? He that bull, right?
Yeah.
So if it's 10 of them, right? 4 of them, 40%, gonna want that situationship to turn into the relationship, right? Right? 3 of them, right, is gonna be like, this nigga green. I'm trying to get some bread. Like I'm not on that. Like you see what I'm saying? And then 2 of them probably just gonna be like, I'm just outside. Like you know what I mean? I get down with this. I'm down. It becomes. It could be one time, whatever time. Some girls just is like that. Like they just like, you look good. I want to have sex with you. It is what it is. You catch feelings. I don't give a damn. And they could just skate. You know what I mean? But I think that's like 2 out of 10. You know what I mean? And then like
But
the other
when girls actually do respond like that, men be the one that getting their feelings or they get confused because she really mean what she say. Like, no, I was serious, and you're calling her phone. I think it goes both ways.
You know why? It really don't even be having nothing to do with what y'all think though a lot of times.
But you just want to see if you can have her how you want her.
A lot of the times it'd be like, all right, let's say let's say it was a situationship, right? Or whatever. And or let's say it can't even be a situationship because just like no, a couple times, whatever case may be, right?
Mm.
If she really on that, you be like, yo, is my shit corny? Like, what's going on? Like, am I?
Yeah, I can see that. Like confident.
Like, am I?
But I think that's where everybody think like that. The girls feel like once he get it, we going to establish something more. And then when they don't, they think the same thing. So I
Y'all think that?
yeah. I mean,
No, I'm asking, like do women be thinking that? Like, if a boy like hit and flee, like, do women think like, oh, my box must be trash? Do women think that?
I'm sure they think that.
For real?
Well, I would feel like, what else?
Yo, that's crazy.
Like, no, so I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I could genuinely know somebody like love me, and if you don't like fall in love, I will like
That's so sad.
what
I feel bad.
what you forgot? Like,
Bro,
you
I
okay?
feel bad as shit.
Like,
I feel bad. I feel like, damn, all the women cousin can be thinking that. I feel bad. Damn.
it don't be that many because for real, majority of situations, I think.
No, it don't be. A lot of the
I
time.
mean, okay. I'm gonna start myself. Let me think. The majority.
Majority what?
Well, I can't. Let me shut up.
A lot of the times it don't even be.
I,
What you about to say? No, a lot of the times it don't be about the sex though. A lot of the times.
no, like it don't. So sometimes I don't know. Do you think men and women who have? I think. All right. How can I explain this? I think it's hard for people to make friendships like men and women because I feel like is something near. Like, not is always something near, but you get what I'm saying? You can't have any type of physical attraction whatsoever, or eventually it's gonna lean
You
towards it.
saying it's hard for men and women to be platonic friends?
Yeah.
Maybe if they met as adults, you saying? Like, because if you
I'm
grew up
just
with somebody.
well, no, that's different, I think. Like, 'cause you looking at them like family. It's not
Yeah.
like that's a little deeper. Like, you watched it. Like, but as a
Yeah.
grown person,
So
you're a grown person, it's kinda hard because it's like
it's hard.
and then you might think, "Alright, I could do one time," and then that's like, you just start playing and you shouldn't play in your backyard
But
because yeah.
I feel like women be doing that a lot though. I feel like I don't know, unless they be lying or it really be letting niggas hit. I don't know, but
What you mean, doing what?
like I feel like women be having like a lot of male friends and shit. Like I don't
No, I feel like I mean, yeah, I mean, I think, well, a lot goes into play, like school. I mean, I see people go on trips, like boys and girls trip, and they all platonic. I would never trust that.
right. I
But
don't know.
I do believe that people could just be friends, but it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. I'm sorry, you're not gonna tell me you out there in a thong bikini with your best friend, bitch. You got me
I think
you got me confused. There's no way.
them.
Again, we're all adults, so let's be serious. That's like somebody, okay,
You saying that
you
both people
offer
are
somebody
attracted
on
to
a
you, right?
trip, right? Where are y'all not in nothing exclusive? You never even touched it before.
Like we just friends.
If you, I don't even know what y'all are, but if you offer her to take her on that, you offering your friend to go away with you,
Hell,
just you and one person. Okay, so somebody looking into something, you take them out on a trip.
okay.
What are you expecting on the trip?
What the fuck,
Okay, so if she don't, how would you feel?
sorry.
Would you leave her there? Like, would you buy a ticket back if she don't have her way back? Would you leave her stranded?
You know, listen. I wouldn't.
Would you leave her stranded?
No, I wouldn't do that. But
Okay.
that's funny as shit. You know what I
No,
mean?
it happens.
It happens, right? But I think that's corny. Like I wouldn't do that because it's like as a man, right? When you put your neck out there, like on some shit with some bread,
You gotta
you
be.
gotta eat that. And long as you know nut ass nigga and leave her stranded because she ain't give you no pussy. That's corny. Like you know what I mean?
I think women though, y'all gotta know.
So I don't know.
There's no way I'm like, come on, you can't want to go away that bad
I
that
mean,
you
look,
just going to accept it because you gotta know if you come on, like. But to be honest, y'all both consenting adults. There's no possible way you even think that that's.
this. All right, this is how.
I mean, unless she, something is blocking it. But
This is how I feel about that, right? It's the corny on top of the corny on top of the corny. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not flying no girl out that I ain't hit yet. Like you know what I mean, that's dead. The fuck are you doing?
well, that's men lead with that these days.
That's corny for you to leave with it, right?
They want to catch your attention though, and that's it. That's it. Well, you don't have shit, a
You
girl.
gonna fly her out, right? Cool, whatever the case may be, right? Are you fly her out? Look, you ain't never hit nothing, right? But now you expecting to because I flew her out, so now I got hit, right? Right.
And then you react corny when she say no.
Right, but she's corny for saying no though. I'm gonna keep it a beam.
I mean, she's corny
not
for accepting the
obligated.
trip.
But she's corny for accepting the trip with the
With the
mindset that I'm
mindset.
not gonna let him hit. I'm just accepting the trip because it's a free trip.
It's not
You know
even
what I'm
really about letting them hit. I mean, it is at the end of the day, but it's more so about like I think men feel like you just use me, even though that's not.
saying? Yeah.
Cause you offered it though. You also got to take some accountability and
This is-
responsibility because you can't expect that.
This is what I'm saying.
That's
Any
great.
logical adult, right? Any logical adult.
Even if you're in a relationship, if you go out and she just don't feel like it, she has a right to just not feel like
That's
it.
cool, but what I'm saying is any logical adult that's in a relationship, I mean, any logical adult, right? If you're a female and somebody offer you a trip, right? You know that what that entails. Like I'm offering you a vacation somewhere,
agree.
a romantic vacation, right? You accepting that and not putting that out, right? You accepting that, not putting it out. That's nutty. I'm not saying that you can't do it.
But I say that to say I don't think people could be, because what if she really be like, oh, we was cool, like she never gave you that. It'd be like that. She never really gave you that impression, and you just assume because she agreed to a trip, which she shouldn't have. Because if you agree to a trip, which is you and another,
If somebody is
like use your common sense.
somebody
But
oblivious, bro, dodge the bullet.
I don't think they're oblivious. I think women purposely do it because they want to go away, and I'm just going to show you you're not getting nothing. I'm just going to get a free trip.
That's corny as shit. That's what I'm saying.
Is it really corny though? Because it's up to him. You offered it. You is for your big. That you should know what it entails, but I feel like it's the man's responsibility. Like you said, if you put your neck out there, you gotta
Right.
be ready to take that bait. Like she just might not let you.
Right.
Even if it's somebody you did hit before, she might go on vacation. It's just not the right week.
Yeah, you going on it's the same thing as going on an expensive date. She don't owe you no ass. You see what I'm saying?
That's way different.
It's way different. It's a smaller
She's
scale.
supposed to spend 43 days getting drunk with me, bitch.
It's a smaller scale. But what I'm saying is women accept stuff all the time. You know what I mean? They don't owe you anything. But a trip though, you know what's up.
I'm being honest, lady. I'm selling a trip if I'm not, because I like what I'm going for. Not, let me stop. Let me not say
Like
that.
but that's like that's
I want to go there and have fun, but that's,
yeah, that's out there.
that's the fun after the fun. I just don't understand. I'm not gonna go with somebody on, like, first of all, I'm not even gonna really have a good time. I think, like, if you don't know them, you're not trying to get to know them on that. What's the point? What you going
Women
out of
be like,
pictures?
I can't accept this. Like on the movies. Back in the day, they were like, I can't accept this. This is too much. You can't accept this.
But so you don't agree that it's a man responsibility to just be more smart about it?
It is.
Okay.
But a lot of niggas
I get like girls is out of pocket. I don't even think that I feel like you really got the right to just say no. But
you gotta understand something. The way that
if
shit
you
today,
trying to go that far to get some, you got to start reevaluating yourself. Why am I doing this much
no,
to get some cool? Absolutely. If you never went out or got some or whatever, why are you like, oh, I know I'm gonna get some if I do this. So you do the most expecting, and then you don't, and then you're salty.
I believe it's corny, right? But what I'm saying is, right now, that's the game.
That's
So you telling motherfuckers you gotta.
It's just the game y'all choosing to play. Let's be clear. You could play this game. You could play the little leagues. Niggas want to play the big leagues and don't want to take the losses. I'm just saying, like, you could play the little leagues and do the little cute dates. You want to meet me at happy hour, and then you can fill out there. No, you want to try to. I'm gonna force her into some coochie because that's what it's trying to do.
No, it's just the dudes that got more money than time. They on that.
They don't even have that. Niggas would spend their land trying to see, oh, I want her real bad.
Now that's insane.
Or you want to check the check. I'm a spend this check risking it.
Now that's
it's
insane.
like gambling.
That's insane.
You go on FanDuel, you spend your last $100 trying to make $1,000. It's just what it is. It's a gamble.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you're living check to check and you're doing stuff like that, that's a sickness.
Niggas do that every day. Let's be clear.
Like, what are you doing?
Niggas is on FanDuel every day praying to God, oh, they last 50 cents.
I'm talking
trying to hit $1 million on 50 cents.
I'm talking about these guys, but nigga, I ain't these women. I'm talking about guys that have the means to fly these women.
But that's not what we talk about. Everybody do it because
you know what I mean.
You trying
right now.
Exactly. So no matter who's playing the game, they playing it the same way.
Yeah, because
this person could just take the loss without feeling the type of way, whereas this person is going to hurt you more. So maybe you should move smarter.
But they flying them out. They getting them with kind of whatever, giving them money, whatever the case may be. I don't fucking know. Girls don't even know. Like this Instagram, you bad as shit. Let me take you shopping spree. All types of
Why would that be your first thing?
The Instagram baddies, like I'm not even talking about people that I come across. I'm just talking about, like.
But
it's just the
make it the first thing, like, let me fly you on a vacation. Who would you be looking for? What?
Oh, you be looking for some ass.
I'm gonna get to know you.
No, I don't even want to get to know you.
But it's crazy. Like, we go for free.
So I guess it's speeding up the process. Like niggas feel like they don't be waiting. They don't be on the wait. So I guess if I fly her out, she gonna give me some ass quicker. I guess that's how niggas will look at that shit. Like,
so what if it's just that? Are you content with just like what if it's somebody you've been wanting for a real long time and you come to find out like you just basically paid for it and you got it? You content?
Some dudes might be, because especially if it's like a chick where they know like that's really what they gotta do for her. Like that's how I gotta go at her. Like some boys would be content with that, you know what I mean? And if it move from there, move on from there. But
so I have a question.
What's up?
Well, you said it depends. Because I was gonna ask, like, do you date with intentions or you just say I'm gonna go with the flow with everybody and then just some people?
I really always just went with the flow, but like
all the time.
All the time, yeah. But now that I'm older, it's probably like my next relationship probably like a little bit different. Like, but I always just went with the flow.
What make you want to do it different?
Because I'm old now.
So what was the difference when you was younger?
When you younger, like I know me personally, I don't know, I can't speak for nobody else, right? But me personally, when I was younger, I'm not thinking like I'm going to work. I'm just, you
just wasn't worried about really.
Yeah, I'm not like if I'm in a relationship, like it like I never was out like, oh, I want to get a girlfriend. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think a lot of men.
Yeah, I just be dealing with somebody, like, you know what I mean? They be cool, whatever. We be dealing with each other. Like, I don't be like, I just be chilling. And then we just wind up just locking in. You feel me? That's how most relationships be happening.
Let me think. Well, I think it's always gonna be mixed. I can't say that though. I think sometimes I do be like, or I'm chilling, and that's when they be like, niggas don't be chilling. It really be like that. I could say I'm chilling, and then somebody start moving away. I'm like, okay, well, you my favorite anyway. We're gonna go this way.
This how it usually go.
Next thing you know,
You either going like meet somebody like through one of your girlfriends or some shit, or like work or some shit.
I feel like I can only meet somebody like genuinely. Some type of, like you said, like it gotta be some type of in person or through somebody. Like
Yeah.
I'm so scared of social media,
Yeah.
it don't make no sense.
And a lot of the times, I feel like today it'd be like, I feel like y'all really like to be around that person a lot before y'all even step.
Yeah.
Like I gotta work with you and be
That's how you
around
learn
you.
character.
Yeah, like, oh, you gotta be friends with my girlfriend. I gotta come to a couple functions and really be, and then I start. But you see what I'm saying?
I just think that's how you learn character though.
Yeah.
Cause you could be anybody you want on social media. You could post anything that you feel. You probably don't even agree with the shit you post. That's how scary it is. Like
Block your blessings. Too, though.
imagine you doing it and you don't agree with nothing you fucking say. You just up here trying to act thorough. Like that's scary. Then you get to know him. Like
It don't gotta be social media. It could be at the
where was JoJo 88th Street on from it? Where he go?
it could be at the gas station.
It's straight Joey Jahad. Like you got all this going on. What is that?
Listen, I don't believe in that. Look, social media, I hear you because it's kind of scary and all that, right?
I'm scared
So
of
yeah,
that.
you shouldn't. A lot of women, I feel like y'all should don't listen. Be careful with social media. That's all I'm gonna say, right?
I'm not going because it's the same as like dating site. A lot of people, if you don't go outside, you know, you can't. So I understand, but from just me personally, I'm just
But a lot of times they, I'm probably mutual friends and stuff like that. So you could ask somebody like, oh, you know this person, stuff like that.
I have another question.
What's up?
So since we speaking on like situationships and things like that, love bombing and all that. Speaking of love bombing, do you think it's a girl how can cause you know the ways that men can love bomb, right? Like basically just tell you lies or whatever, make it sound good, a little jail talk, even though they home. Shit like that, just promise you the house and the land.
What happens?
And they give you an apartment with a fucking cricket dog, a dog with one eye.
But y'all don't see it.
Stop. No, you really don't. All right, let me start there because that's not where I was going. But you really don't see it sometimes.
You don't.
People could pretend, and they are great liars. Like people are like narcissists. Like sometimes people don't even know that they're that bad.
Mhm.
It's just you doing this, and then when you get somebody, you get comfortable, and then your true self start coming out. You don't care to fight no more. I don't know. You don't care to really. I don't know. You start showing. I don't know. I think people could really trick you. Like especially when it comes to kids. You had a kid, and then they turn into. I seen it a lot.
Until you had a kid, ain't trying to hold it.
Into to a whole different person because guess what? You basically are forcing responsibilities on them that they never had before. So it's gonna make you, you start asking somebody for daycare money every week. That 1 week you tight, how you gonna give me extra child? But
I don't have children.
that mindset, you don't.
I don't have children.
But that was just an example.
Yeah, but one of my friends, right? That's a man. He got a kid, and he said he wanted to ask. He asked me about doing one of these topics, right? And I was like, I'm really not the person to speak on that because I don't have kids. But it was about post what is
Postpartum,
yeah,
depression.
yeah, and all that, and like how your girl would just change after that baby, like that shit get bad. But I can't speak on that 'cause I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really go
Tell
through.
you what's true, Lance. Look, you saying Lynch is older Chanel. Two different people. Two different people? Two different people. What did you reckon?
No, that also depends on your support system, though. But sometimes it could just be so bad that you don't. I'm not gonna lie, because me and my daughter's father was still together, and I see him every day, and I used to be like, "You're not helping," but I was breastfeeding. Help! Listen, he was doing what he could. You couldn't really do nothing because my daughter was attached to me. Cause I'm feeding her nonstop. She want me. This is who she used to.
He was trying.
So no, he was trying for sure. I said that after I calmed down. I'm just like, no, you like I still tell him to this day. But in that moment, if you're literally stuck with the baby, it's like it's I don't know, it's chaotic. The little motherfucker was crying every 3 hours. I'm like, get it, like it's screaming at me like 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Like we looking at each other crying together is like really a thing. But I can only imagine it's harder when somebody's not there for you.
Yeah, so
And they're not being a support, like they're not, you know what I mean? Or just completely
a lot of
going for the
times it's
picture. I
what
can imagine.
so a lot of the times it's probably what happened. A lot of men probably just don't understand that, and they probably be looking at you like, yo, you fucking crazy as shit.
But that was like the same time when we were talking about girls on their menstruals. We go through things that we don't know. I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. That might
Your hair texture change, your eye color could change, people get bigger, your shoe size go up two sizes or 3. You get taller, you get shorter. A lot of things happen with pregnancy. You lose your hair, people go bald after that because the kids take your hair. You lose teeth. I didn't never even knew that. I just seen that. People lose all their back teeth.
So after the baby, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people, they probably just be stressing each other the hell out. Like, I got to do all this, and then he like, well, I'm trying.
And you're sleep deprived like a motherfucker.
I mean,
Like you're
like,
and the men that's in the household know. Like you sleep deprived. Like can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
Like it's literally every 2 hours something crying in your ear, like screaming in your ear.
Listen,
And it's like you are responsible to make it stop. Like
just-
sometimes they just don't stop.
I got a dog. I just got a dog. That dog is going out of here. I can't wait till my sister
Oh,
come get the dog.
poor baby. I
Poor
can't imagine it.
Listen, poor baby. I can't do
I
it.
mean, it's a beautiful thing though. Once you get past that step, but them first 6 weeks, you could have sent me to the heavens.
You don't have to
I ain't
do
gonna
that.
lie.
And,
But I was asking it because I was. Let me go back to love bombing. Do you think a woman could love bomb in a sense?
like it wouldn't be with like what you talking about? Because men love bomb. Would you?
Just in general, like, so what would you think some ways? Because I got some questions I want to ask. If you think that's love bombing, or what if they just being truthful and you just
Like you like.
so that's like a me. If you come to me and be like, yeah, I ain't never did this for a woman, or I just love you so much, I can't live without you, I can't breathe without you, but I've been texting you for 3 days.
Women do that in every relationship.
Huh?
Women do that all the time. What, love bomb? That's like what?
I was talking about men. How do you feel like a woman would love bomb you?
What do you mean? You say like I love you and all that.
No, that's how men be. They too. It be like, is you trying to be funny? Like, do you think I'm really going for this? We just started talking yesterday. You talking about I woke up thinking about you. There's no way.
Who do? I mean, obviously. Come on.
It's no obviously because men are really me. No, it's no obviously, right? We have to use our brain to know that, okay, this is clearly, it can't be, you can't be madly in love with me in 2 days. I mean, it could.
No, but that's what
Listen, some people argue it, but I feel like you're not just going to keep telling me, I woke up thinking about you. I got up with you on my mind and all that. You were talking to me for 48 hours.
Oh, what I'm saying is, though, like this. That's different. That's like I just met you. I'm just trying to holler at you. I'm spitting my game, whatever the case may be. That's how niggas be. Good morning, queen.
Do you think that's healthy? Because some girls is thrown off. I'm just worry on them.
And
Some girls gonna believe every word you said, and you say, I've been thinking about you all day. She gonna be outside your house. Show me.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like women.
And then guess what? Some men are just as crazy. They go right for it. They see her in 2 days doing some crazy stuff like that. They allow it. They think it's cute. They laugh at it and they don't check it. And next thing you know, y'all gonna deal with that for 3-4 years of her acting crazy, and cause you just came off wrong playing.
I mean, but in that case, everybody loves bombs. Then in that case, like,
That's
everybody,
cool.
everybody. If that's what the definition is, everybody does that.
No, they don't.
Don't do what?
Why would I start texting you in 2 days? I'm saying I love you. I can't stop thinking about you.
Oh no, like not I love you.
No, they really do that.
Oh, I thought you were just saying like I woke up thinking about you, or good morning, how you been? I can't stop thinking about it.
Good morning, how you been? Is not love bomb. That's that's a normal thing.
You talking about like I love you, like
I love you. I've been thinking about
that?
you. I had a dream. What do you mean?
That's insane. I ain't never experienced no shit like that.
So girls don't. You saying girls don't lie?
Fuck no.
I have a question. Do you think if a girl tell you she's celibate, what's your immediate response?
My immediate response, that's good. That's good. That's a good thing.
Okay, good. Because a lot of men think that is bullshit. They think no woman could be celibate. They think no woman could be celibate.
That's not true.
I think any woman that be celibate, she got a crazy past. Depending on the age.
What's the age?
So all right.
What's the age?
So all right. So that is so that could be true, right? In most cases, right? But also,
Why do y'all think that's true? No, I want to talk about it.
Because you done got so much dick, you ain't got to fuck so much. Hold on now. I sit your ass down, nigga. Fucking goddamn. So your ass to the hole. This is going in a couple months.
Or I'm never.
Well, that's hibernation. No, but But no, I think some women could be celibate just because they had shitty people. Like it could be cases where it's like, yo, I was fucking a lot of motherfuckers and I just gotta take a break from this shit.
I just
Like,
need a break. Gotta put on pause.
yeah, but it could also be a case where you was in a relationship, he was a piece of shit, whatever I mean. You was in another relationship, he done whooped your ass. You was in another relationship, then you try to give a guy.
So you basically you give women like a little grace, like, all right, yeah, it can be true.
It could be true. I've seen it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of women out here that's celibate that guys be thinking, like, yo, listen, I'm gonna keep this being right. And I know
That's why I was laughing because
Oh.
first of all, excuse me. Okay.
What's up?
That's not my reason.
What?
Fuck y'all for choosing celibacy.
Oh, you chose celibacy?
I haven't talked about it for that reason because people just got. I laugh at the topic because I think it's funny.
They're gonna say you on bullshit.
It's been over a year for me.
Over a year? They're gonna say she lying. That's what they're gonna say. Listen, but I don't think you're lying though. You know what I mean?
Because I mean, people can easily say, I mean,
I'm not gonna assume that you're lying though. You see what I'm saying?
But I think it's funny, like what y'all say. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna assume that you're lying. Like I'm gonna assume one of two.
I think all niggas assume. Well,
me personally, I'm gonna assume one of two things. I mean, like you can be lying.
No,
I'm not gonna just say no. That's not the case. Like I'm gonna say ye can be lying, right? But I'm also gonna say you could have just been in a toxic ass relationship, right? And you just like off niggas for right now. You just focusing on yourself. You see what I'm saying? But I'm also gonna say you could have been doing your thing and just been out here dating guys and you just saying like ain't nobody worth it, so I'm off. You mean? But it could be a multitude of things. I'm not just gonna just straight say like, yo, you're lying. Like who the fuck am I? Like just like I don't.
Niggas like, well, what make me so special? Wow, all I doing is talking.
What you mean? Like, oh, what make him so special to talk to?
It's like it's like
sure, he might be able to break you out your celibacy.
But they don't even look like it. Like you start making like it's a task or a game or something. Like this tutorial part. Like
those guys.
Yeah, just chill out. That's just I mean I don't know. I know a lot of people choose celibate. Well, I can't even speak for that. I guess y'all want my reason. I was trying to get out of that so big. That's why I get for opening my mouth. I'll be all the way 100. I was being delusional for the first half. I thought my man was gonna come back to me. I was just trying to stay pure.
You was trying to stay pure.
Yeah, I really was. Just you know.
That's a good joint though, cause a lot of
just in case.
A lot of opportunity, nigga. Like, I'm about to take this.
Just in case.
Yeah, they do their thing and come back.
We could just jump. I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah, but you know.
But then after that, it just got easy. And then I just.
But you know, a lot of women break up with their dude or whatever, and they be like, I could just go ape shit, and then like I didn't cheat, I was single, and then they, man.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. Like what Farouk said, yeah, I had a toxic ass breakup one time, and it was on after that. Oh, this what we doing? Let's turn it up a notch. But now it's like when you older, you like, I'm not doing all that. Like I just,
I feel like a lot of people choose celibacy at a certain point in their life. So I don't even know why people would be like, yo, that ain't real. That ain't.
No, they don't. I know people who just hump. Like that's just their thing to do.
I think that if you focused on something, and like let's say you just ain't got nobody, let's say you focused on something, right? And you was in a relationship with somebody and y'all broke up and y'all really broke up, like y'all really not humping and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You might be not getting nobody. You might be celibate by accident.
Well, yeah, no, that's true. I mean, and then all they think about every day is the next time I get some.
You working out.
Next time I get some. Like the next time I get some.
Obviously, you still shooting your shot. Like I mean, I'm talking from a man's perspective. Obviously, you still shooting your shot at women or whatever the case may be, and you working out and going to work and shit like that. But if you really ain't got nobody at the time, like you ain't have like no girls from the past, you ain't dealing with your ex, you know, whatever the case may be, and you just on your own type time. You might not get no ass for a couple of months. These niggas be lying. Niggas is out here acting like they out here just smoking shit. It's niggas out here that ain't getting no ass for fucking months, dog.
All right, I had a question that made me think about it.
What's up?
So, do you think, like, especially situationship relationships, this in general, how men get treated from different females? Do you think it's a such thing as all right? So, basically, with the topic alphas, betas, do you think just different men get different treatment from women?
Hell yeah.
Like, of course, I guess we could say money, of course.
Not even
because I think it's money because a man roster is just open up to way more many women, so it's just like anybody.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm talking about outside of that. Like outside, let's forget the money part because I know that's your thing. Let's forget that part. what will make you think a woman will? Because I'm gonna be honest,
I
a woman who say I'm never doing a situationship for the right nigga,
right.
I'ma rock with whatever he with
Alright.
until I feel like I could get him. And that's where I say women will do it because they like once he get to know me, he gonna see other stuff because versus other men, you like I'm not just about to no, I need something serious. I need you to put a title on it in order for me to feel secure and all of that. So I'm like, what do you think? Or matter of fact,
So this is my God the honest.
mhm,
This is what I believe right here. It's like this. Certain men do get treated different.
I agree.
And
I
and
1000%
it's
agree.
funny as hell.
And women.
And women too. But it's funny as hell because it's like, all right, a lot of like nice looking like, all right, so I assume that I'm a nice looking gentleman. That's how I feel about myself, right? And I feel like sometimes for me, right, it'd be harder for me. Don't make
No, I'm
face.
sorry. I was gonna say your attitude, but go ahead.
No, not even attitude. I'm just talking about just in general. I just feel like for nice looking like men, right? It may be harder to actually seal the deal sometimes because I feel like women put a wall up if they feel like you're like attractive or something. I don't know. From my
Absolutely not. I think it's the opposite.
I think it's the opposite.
I don't even think really attraction, because women are attracted to different things, right? Because some women actually go for who they call ugly men. They
Right.
like the ugly nigga thing.
Right.
Some women like a handsome looking guy. Some women like a porter. Like it depends on who you like, right? I think that's what makes it different. And I think if you had that certain persona that make a woman not even want to play with you, it just be like I don't know how to explain it
You
because
talking
you
about once they already got you, or you just like
no, like just off of first meeting, like, all right, how can I explain it? If you meet somebody and they energy give you like some men that do that and make you like, oh,
right,
I can't
right.
even play. But it's like it
So it makes it a
forces a
little
sort
harder.
no, for the girls is what I'm saying. It forces a sense of like automatic respect, like, all right,
But
I can't play with him. Like, let me make sure if I'm gonna approach him or if I'm gonna want him to see me, I'm gonna have to do it a certain way because now they're fighting for his attention because of how
so you
he
don't
came
so
off.
you don't feel like sometimes if a guy comes up to you and he too like suave, like you're sometimes like
Oh, that's a turnoff.
that's a turnoff, right?
I said the opposite. I said if you like, even if you with your friend and the guy standing there, he like turn around like he kind of like he give you that feeling like, oh yeah, like he disgusted. Like it's a sense of respect that you automatically get. Like, all right, I can't even do little. Like I gotta be serious or like, I don't know how to explain it.
He
Like you
turned
got
around and he was disgusted.
not disgusted. Like
Hey,
hey,
that hurt you on? You like,
you
oh shit.
missing it. What I'm saying is, yes, women like a man who's not
The fuck?
easily amused, who's not
I gotta start being
who's
disgusted.
not looking at everybody. Yes, they do. Not you saying disgusting like I'm saying he like this. No, I'm saying that he just like he not give you no versus if you go out in minutes, it's like oh every 5 minutes in your face. That one guy who don't or he acts like he don't see you or something, you're going to react differently to him. You
I'm
are.
talking about the guy that approaches you, right? This is what I'm talking about. If a guy approaches you, right,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a nice looking gentleman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel as though that you would be all head over heels, or do you feel as though you'll probably be like, I'm not about to be like,
I just said what really matters is not the attraction, is how like what you exude. Like you could be good looking and give like clown or something. Like I don't give a fuck how you now to me your whole face look a little different. Like it reconstructed your eyes and stuff.
so what would give clown if somebody walked up on you, like you took like
Y'all gonna hate my
because you're
response.
talking
So
about
I'm in that teacher. No, people really gonna hate my response. I'm not gonna lie.
what would give clown if somebody walked up on you?
Like people, you know that quote that say women don't like to see men have fun.
Yeah.
Like just sit down, calm down. I don't like that. Like you gotta be. I'm sorry. I don't care. I could be turned up with you, but guess what? Automatically in my head, this is my friend. Like I need my nigga over there act like he don't see nobody. Fuck is you talking about? Like
So that means somebody a clown. I mean,
I'm not gonna say a clown. I'm not gonna say a clown. It just give me like not really. I'm not into that.
when I go out,
Like you do a lot. You all over. You dancing harder than me. You sweating harder than everybody. You doing all that.
it's clown activity. That's just
It's not clown. I'm gonna say that it's not clown. I don't think it's a clown activity. I just think it's not for me. Some women think like that. Now, granted, we married and all that. Like, yeah, we gonna have fun. We gonna turn up. But off the initial, cause I don't know you, so this is my first expression. I mean, my first impression. You giving me like a lot. You dancing. You doing a lot. Like But that's what I'm seeing the difference between what's they call them, alpha and betas.
So hold on, but real quick. So you don't think that men get treated differently because of the physical. You think men get treated differently because of
The demeanor.
Okay.
Absolutely. I
think
a lot of
so you think it has nothing to do with the physical.
I'm not
So
gonna
you don't
I
think
mean, I think
ugly
that
men,
plays a
or
part.
you don't think ugly men get treated differently either?
No, because I think some ugly men, if you carry yourself to a certain standard, you look good as shit to somebody. Like you're going to look good. Like if your hair is cut nice, you got like your face. I don't know how you want to explain it, but if you carry yourself clean, you just like the demeanor just exude. Like I'm that nigga. You don't look ugly. Like you look good. I don't know. It's the demeanor. Is how you carry yourself, how you come across.
Okay. So
You know how somebody say you somebody ugly in and out, like a real pretty girl, then her attitude nasty as shit. You just like ew, like why the fuck you act like
me
that?
personally, I believe that people don't want nice looking black men to have confidence.
I don't know. I love that.
No, I really
Sorry.
believe that. I believe that when people see nice looking black men and they have like a certain level of confidence, they always want to say it's like cocky or arrogance or they corny and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my type.
And this is from my experiences in life and what I see. And I think that like when somebody that's like that they would deem like maybe like not so attractive has that same level of confidence, that'll make them look more attractive because they're confident and they're not that attractive. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I think that's the same gender thing. I think that's the same gender thing, we being honest.
What you mean?
I think when women or men see other women and men, like if you look good, you act cocky, they be like, oh, she do a lot, or I don't fuck with her, like she a lot, she extra. And the same with men. Oh, that nigga think he him, or that nigga think da 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 da. I think that's come from the same gender. I think from a woman, we just like confidence in general because that's the number one thing you need to have in order to deal with a woman in a sense because you're not gonna be doing the most if I'm going out or if I'm getting dressed. Like I might get worried if you go the fuck out because where's you going, but I'm saying, like, just in general, I don't know, it's a difference though, because people could put on a cocky facade and that's not really, they really be the most insecure people. But from the outside looking in, if you don't really get to know them like that, you will like that because it's like, okay, I like that you like yourself. I fuck with how you fuck with yourself. Like, that's a turn on. But for the same sex, it could rub somebody the wrong way. Like, if a girl walk out and she got all this, another girl might be like, why this bitch always doing that? And she really just into herself. It's nothing to do with you. But I think from the other, it would make girls look at you like.
No, I just feel like
If anything, they might just think that you got a lot of bitches.
yeah, but
They
like,
might just be skeptical of that part.
that's true, but even in the sense like how you said, how you just want your man to sit in the corner, I don't think that like if he was up like just chatting away and just, you know what I mean, that'll turn you off. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just too much. Like he's just too like that would like
What you mean, Chad?
just talking to people, he that bull.
There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
said you want the nigga in the corner.
No, like you don't have to be in it. No, absolutely not. Like you just can't do the most. Like please don't do the most. Like why is you jumping around?
Doing the most, all right, so
Like why is you like? Yeah, that's a lot.
So doing the most can't be popping the bottles, taking pictures with niggas, like
again, I just think
smoking your weed.
if you in your own zone, you doing you. No, it's not wrong with it. I just think like if you doing the most in front of, like you just need attention.
So doing the most is just dancing. Wow, you just don't like niggas that dance. That's what
I dance too, so
you just don't like niggas that dance.
Like that's not what I'm saying.
You don't like dancing niggas.
I don't know. It might be too much smiling going on. Like sit your Joey. Sit your hype ass down.
Yo, y'all really don't want niggas to be happy.
No, that's not it. Like I just again, initial. Like I'm just meeting you initially. I'm not gonna go for you. You just sweating hard as shit. You was just pop like in the middle of the floor. You 82. Sit down.
I mean that's respectable though. But what I'm saying is that's not the only thing that you could be doing that's doing the most, or is that the only thing that you could be doing that's doing the most in your eyes?
No, I think doing the most is just being all over. Like I just feel like as a man, you conduct yourself in a public setting anyway. If you in your house, you do you with your folks. In a public setting though, I just feel like a man's supposed to lead. And if you cutting up like that, how the fuck what you think I'm about to be over here doing? And with that being said, I love me a leader. I love me an alpha.
Do you really
repping it?
Listen, do women really love alpha males?
I do. I absolutely do.
Okay.
And I say that because like I just know.
I think they like the idea of loving an alpha male, but
That
when
could-
they actually get in a situation with the alpha male, they can't handle it.
That's not true. I think I handle it well. I just think I don't know how to tone me down. We could talk about if two alphas work next time. That's a good one. Like, do you think two alpha
Two
people
alphas,
works?
two alphas.
Or do you think in order for one person to actually lead, you have to tone yourself down a bit?
I think
And y'all could leave us some stuff in the comments
you gotta know when
if you
to tone it
prefer
down.
alphas.
You gotta know when to tone it down. But two alphas can work though, and the two alphas is definitely the recipe probably for a power couple.
Depending on how you handle it.
Mhm.
But if y'all in there going back and forth with each other every time,
Right.
that's gonna be an issue.
Right.
But if y'all are alpha enough to understand that y'all both are strong in your own areas and you're able to sit back in your strongness and let him lead where he wants to, and if he's able to sit back and let you do your part,
Yeah.
then I think y'all would be great. But the problem is the alphas and everything, you got to be alpha and you can't be the alpha and every single thing.
Like I don't know them personally, but I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce are two alphas. I just would assume that.
I guess.
From what
I don't think so though. I think it's one alpha in there.
you think, Jay is
Absolutely.
that's crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as he should.
You said he's a beta male.
Anyway.
You just said Jay. She just said
No, I said Jay was the alpha.
so he the beta. Oh, you said Jay the alpha?
Jay the alpha.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Oh.
And I agree with it, but that's how it's supposed to be. You don't even say
B's alpha.
that's her husband.
You don't think B alpha?
I'm not saying that she might be alpha to women, but when it comes to her man,
In a relationship.
it's probably a certain level because some things you just don't see. Somebody calling the shots.
Okay.
Somebody calling the shots.
I don't know.
So get you an alpha, stay with an alpha.
Get you an alpha.
Learn how to lead like properly, man, so we can sit back. Because I think a lot of women, a lot of women want them anyway. We want a real man to lead our household, absolutely.
All right, so.
Yeah. We have to wrap up. He wants to go so bad.
No, because have you been watching this Diddy shit? Listen, let me tell you something. If you pay attention, right?
I haven't really watched.
If you pay attention, right, to Cassie, right, and her, yeah, next time.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, he getting off? I thought you said he getting off.
I believe everybody a freak. They all freak the fuck out, if you ask me. I don't really see now. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to take away from real victims is what irritates me about stuff like this.
Yeah.
42 days a day, Cassie saying that she was doing it because she loved him. What we talking about?
Fuck all that.
They freaky as shit. What is we talking? Baby oil, 1,000 baby like that.
I hear you. Listen. They said it was less than that, but listen. Her husband, right? The way that women have been praising that man, that's not very alpha like. They're saying it is though.
No, I'm gonna give you my real spill real fast before we get off.
I don't know.
I think he's the mastermind behind it all. I think he told her, you went through all that.
Yeah.
That is abuse if you look at it a certain way.
Yeah.
Go get that money and me and our family can go live well.
Yeah.
Because that nigga made you suffer all that time.
But would you want that to be out? Would you want your...
Absolutely not when I know little daughters.
You know,
it's not even with my wife or my husband. It's the fact that she has little girls now that's going to see that. It's so big of a case. Diddy's a huge fucking figure. They're never going to miss that. They're going to see everything that their mom did and her, and God forbid if they want to try it. But again, it's also being open and honest with your kids. So if she builds that rapport with her kids, they should be fine too, though. But it just depends.
You think he get?
But again, I think the trainer has everything to do with it.
You think Diddy get?
Because Cassie could have been to this.
Yeah, but you think Diddy getting off?
I think so because they're focused too much on the freak shit versus
I think he going
the real shit. Where's the record? Like I don't see it. I see he's a freaked out ass.
Yeah.
Old head, like he's kinky.
He gonna drop a diss track on niggas.
Now, if Justin Bieber comes to the front, it might be over for him.
Why you say that?
Until next time.
That's crazy.
Until next time. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to try to get here more often.
More often. I'm around, man. We around.
Tell me and stop tricking.
Tricking?
We could get some more days in. You know, we'll be having days off the trick. Try and get him with a tight schedule.
Till next time. Love y'all, man. Peace.
Till next time.